When's the Q&A gonna drop? Now. I recently hit 1,000 subscribers and I guess you guys have questions and I've got answers, so here it is. MattTubes, what did they know? Did they know things? Let's find out. Here we are back in my childhood bedroom once again. Do you have a dream camera slash camera gear? I got asked this question twice, so I'm going to separate into camera and camera gear. A camera I'm looking at the moment, like the next camera I want to buy is the Mamiya 645 or maybe the Pentax 645. I haven't decided yet. I think the Mamiya 645 is an absolute little cutie, so I am looking into that. Dream piece of camera gear is like an interesting question. I don't know, I'm not going to say like a fucking tripod, am I? I really like Kate Hook's photography. She uses a lot of filters that diffuse and manipulate the images and create interesting color casts and patterns. I could see myself going down that path, you know, acquiring some filters. That would be my dream current piece of gear, I think. Will you ever buy a Leica? This message was sent in by #1 fan of the channel, Badir. He also attached this image and said I needed to show it as well. Would I ever buy a Leica? If they were cheap, yes. I don't know, they're very expensive. I think if I got one I'd be too scared to shoot with it because I'd be too worried about damaging it. Favourite uni project? Oh, that one's already going to grind my gears. I'm going to ignore every first year uni project because they were all shit. It was miserable, I hated first year. Second year, I had 2 projects. One was Decaying Memory, which will take the title as favourite project. That project was about exploring the fear of losing connections and abandonment and shit like that, and I presented it through these obscured portraits, and I think they look really cool, and I really think I want to continue doing that. My other uni project in second year was Mental Delusions. I don't even want to talk about it. It was, oh god, it was awful. Oh my god. What's your favourite random obsession from any point in your life? I'd probably say alcohol has been a pretty big random obsession of mine for the past 7 or 8 years. Other than that, I don't really know, maybe cameras. Or joking aside, probably fossils. I'm a real big fossil nerd. I like my rocks and I like my minerals. When I was younger, I used to collect them loads. I have so many. Nice polished ammonite in a slab. Don't remember where I got that one from. Most of them aren't on display, I've got them packed away, but I have got some with me in uni, and I also went to Whitby recently, and I collected a bunch of my own. Oh god, Mental Delusions on these shelves. These 2 I got from a shop, an antique store for £5 for both of them. Some bits in the top of that one. These like some cool fragment pieces I found on the beach. I love my little rocks. Got this cool book here, Minerals and Rocks. I'm a big fan of rocks and minerals. Ops on Diet Coke versus Coke Zero. First of all, go fuck yourself, and second of all, Coke Zero, obviously. Diet Coke is just inferior in all ways, but if we had to rate these on a hierarchy, Pepsi Max is above them all, and then Dr. Pepper is #1. It's as simple as that. Show us your first ever video. It's a video of little 13-year-old me in my night clothes running around my room pretending to, like, I don't know, film something. I'm not going to show you that, you're a fucking nonce. I've been on YouTube for a good, a good 8, oh god, that made me feel old. Oh fuck, I've been on YouTube for like 8 years, and I used to upload videos, just a little whatever was on my mind when I was in high school, and I kind of stopped because it was cringe, and I came back during my first year of uni because I was miserable and I needed an outlet, a creative outlet to funnel all my process into, and here we are now. I'm a really big fan of deleting all my old videos because I hate them. What's your favourite camera and why? This one's easy. Yashica 24 any day of the week. I love this thing with my whole entire life. This is my baby. I fucking love it. You know, I love the square format, I love medium format, I love TLRs. That is all of this, all in one nifty little small portable camera. It's the same kind of camera Vivian Maya used in the sense as a TLR. I love it! Oh my god. Something so versatile about this camera. It's very neutral because you can hold it at your waist, and you can do so much with a TLR. It can be a very street photography camera, it can be a very professional camera where you can take portraits on it, it can be a landscape camera, it can do anything, and because it's in square format, you project your emotions onto the image instead of it being defined by its borders. I could ramble about this for ages, I'm not going to. Is there something about souping film you like? I haven't souped film in a really long time. I did it when I first started shooting film back in my second year of A-levels, and it's an interesting process. If you don't know what souping film is, pretty much once you've done shooting the film, you take the film while it's still in the canister and you submerge it in a mix of whatever really, salt, lemon juice, anything you really want. You can just soak it in it for however long you want, maybe a day, maybe a week, maybe a month, and it will kind of alter the film chemistry, like manipulate it, and then when you go to develop the film you get some funky looking images, and it's an interesting alternate process. It's very unpredictable, and at times I've lost full rolls to it because I haven't let the film dry properly. I really like some of the results I did get from it, especially my like hand sanitizer experiments with lemon juice and stuff. Those were some cool ones. I would definitely like to try film souping again. It's a shame I haven't done it in a while. If you had to use a digital camera, what would it be? A DSi? I don't know. I don't really know digital cameras very well. I'm probably basically gonna say like the Sony A7 IV because it's a really good camera. It's what all the YouTubers use. I think Fuji's, I don't know what they're called. The ones that look like film cameras that have like the Fujifilm recipes in that kind of look like film. Those are really cool looking cameras. I would be interested in using one of them if I was doing photography. Any advice on stopping gas? Fibrous diets, you know, trying to avoid the baked beans, basic stuff like that. I'm just kidding. Gas means gear acquisition syndrome, which is a thing that happens to many different people who have hobbies where they feel the need to just keep acquiring more gear. Most of the time you don't really need this gear, it's just more of a want that like, this is cool, I want it, and then you end up getting it and you don't really need it. I have gas. I mean, fucking look at what's behind me. Fucking 8mm camera I picked up for £5 at a charity shop the other day. I don't need this, but I have it now. I think there's nothing wrong with having gas as long as you're not like spending ridiculous amounts. I only really pick up, you know, extra gear when I'm at a charity shop or if I see a really good deal and I know if I really wanted to I could sell it for more than I bought it for. So my gas isn't too bad. Realistically, I'd say, you know, if you want something that badly, wait quite a long time before you get it. I bought my Nikon F2 about a year ago and I realized I didn't really use it when I brought it. I more use it now than I did originally. So it was still a good purchase and I got a good deal on it, but did I really need it when I got it? Not really. That's why I'm kind of hesitant to buy a Mamiya 645 because I've never shot the format and do I really need it right now? So I've been pondering that one for a while. So that's the main thing with gas is really ponder it. Do you need it? Can you wait? Can you live without it? So avoiding gas, stop eating baked beans, and ponder your decisions. Will we ever see the return of Lil Baconnaise? Of course someone had to ask. Of course, someone had to fucking ask. Going back to the previous days of where I used to upload on YouTube, I went under an alias or a character called Lil Baconnaise who may have uploaded a song or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. It was fun, it was a character, it was a different time I was younger. I look back at that time and I look at it with rose-tinted glasses. It was an awful time, but I had this kind of fake character that everyone loved. You know, I'd go to fucking school and the year 7s would come up to me and be like, yo, it's Lil Baconnaise, that's crazy. It was weird, but it was cool. Will we ever see the return of Lil Baconnaise? Probably not. And I think if I was to return, I would want to do it right and do it good. And I don't think I can. So we'll probably never see the return of Lil Baconnaise, but I will still honour his legacy. You know, in my YouTube videos, I still wear my merch. I say Lil Baconnaise on them. Chocolate hobnob or rich tea? That one, I've got to ponder that one. I love a good hobnob. And a chocolate hobnob is good, but, you know, chocolate is like 50-50 for me. I try and avoid it normally. You know, it gives me bad acne. You know, it can kind of make me feel icky if I eat too much of it. So I'm not the biggest chocolate fan. But a chocolate hobnob, like as a little sweet treat every now and then, would be good. But if I was going for like versatility, knowing I could have it all the time, knowing I could, you know, eat that and it'd be rich, I'd have to go for a rich tea. Oh god, but I think that's the only question I can't answer. They both serve a purpose. What's next? Wow, what a vague and threatening question. I sure do wonder who asked that. I hope it wasn't a segue to carry on talking about things I want to talk about. I'm currently in the works of making a magazine and probably wanting to sell some prints, so if you want to keep up to date on whenever I make any of that, definitely follow my Instagram, linked in the description below at Matthew_C41. I post fairly regularly and you get little updates on the channel and whatever I'm doing with my city life. 3rd year of uni, bring it on, you know, got another year of misery, probably drink a bit, make 1 or 2 certified bangers. We'll see, that's how it goes around here. Thank you to listening to me ramble as always. This one has been very rambly because I haven't had a script to follow to keep me in line. Thanks for watching as always. Like the video if you liked the video, subscribe, yada yada yada. Matt out.